Okay, so this is going to be the third part of my series on making an all-client menu. In this episode, we're going to look at making a scroller and selecting options, and I think I'll also do making a newsbar because people seem to want that. Okay, so first of all, for our scroller, we're going to want to have a uint array, and this is going to be called scroller and new uint array with 17 members, just like the other ones. Okay, next we are going to want to have our location for our scroller. So I wrote some code earlier, and here it is. It's just float y location, and it's basically 200 plus scroll times 50, and this is because each of my options are 50 away from each other, and it starts at 250, so you have to add 200 to the 50, and that's how you get that. So you can change that however you want to. Okay, next we're going to add our actual scroll bar. So we'll go down here and we can say else if GB I is equal to, hold on one second, I gotta find the, okay, so we're going to set this equal to this, which is LT. So if we're pressing LT and menu open I is true, then we can scroll. So what we're going to do is we will set icon and set it to client I. Element is scroller, I believe. Yeah, scroller, and then I. So uint shader. Okay, I gotta make a shader. So uint array scroller shader equals new uint array with 17 members. Okay. Now that we've finished that, we can go back down to our code and make this say scroller shader I. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now string materials, so we're going to want this to be white. Okay. Int height, so 20 by 1 second. Alright, so we're gonna make this 20 by 200 because 200 is the width of our menu shader. So after that, we're going to want float x. So float x is, I believe, what did we set this to? We set it to, I think, 0. So float x will be 0, and y will be, we're going to set this to our y lock float. Okay? Second. Okay. So I forgot one thing, so we're going to have scroll I plus plus here, and this will tell it to scroll and make the scroll not equal to 0. So if we're hitting LT, which is the button, it will scroll plus plus, and then it will set the icon. I'm also going to have to define a bool array. So bool array has scrolled equals new bool array with 17 members. Okay, so this will say so else if that thing and true and has scrolled I equals false, then you're gonna do this. So I'll make the align 0, sort 0, and so I'm gonna make this one red just because it'll look good, I guess. I don't know. So that's that. Oh, just do I here. Forgot about that, but hold on. 1 second. Oh, wait, I think. Okay, I got it. I just forgot to do this for the Y location. Okay, so now we're going to do else if same thing but has scrolled is equal to true. I know this isn't the best way of doing it, but it works for like this situation. And if it's true, we are going to move the do lm move client I, and it's going to be scroller, or okay, scroller, and the x is going to remain 0 and the y is going to be y lock I. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna do, forgot about scroll I plus plus, so we gotta have that, and then oh, scroller I, don't forget about that. Okay, so now we can say if scroll I is equal to 4, because we have 4 options. So if it's equal to 4, then we are going to set it to 0. So scroll I will now equal 0. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. 1 second. Alright. So I'm gonna actually set this to if scroll is equal to or more than 4, then it equals 0, just in case it goes over. So basically what this does is it says if the client presses this button, which is LT, and the menu is open, and if it has not scrolled yet, then it will do this. And what this is it basically makes the scroll bar, and it'll draw the scroll bar, and then it will say if it has scrolled equals true. So then if you press that button again and menu is open still, and then if it has scrolled equals true from this, then it will do this and it will move the element. So from here you can have if scroll is equal to more than 4, it'll be 0. So this will basically make it loop back around, like going, if you're on the bottom, it'll go back up to the top. So the way this Y location works is it goes up to our place where we wrote that, and it sees if here it is, it's float Y location, so it will return 200 plus the scroll that we're on times 50. So this will pretty much set our Y integer according to our scroll, and that's good. So I actually messed up right here. I gotta make this equal to scroll, and then I didn't realize that. Okay, and now I will show you how to do a Newsbar. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now I'm going to be making a what's it called, Newsbar. So first we're going to do string array newsbar text equals new string array with 17 members. Okay, next we are going to do a uint array for the shader on the newsbar, and this will also be for all 18 clients. Okay, once we have that, we are going to want to get our code. So I've made it up here. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So this is going to loop 17 times inside of our infinite loop. So what we are going to want to do is set icon client I, and the element is going to be Newsbar shader, uint shader. Oh, hold on. Let me just copy this. Okay. Okay, so this is actually going to be that. So this will be called Newsbar, and this one will be called Newsbar shader. Now we're gonna have a string material. We're gonna make this black. Okay. Height. I think it's 40. Yeah, 40 by 1000. So the X float is I believe 750. Might be mistaken though. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, so it's going to be 355 by 400. You guys can experiment with that. Oh, I gotta fix these. Okay. Okay. Now after that, we're going to need a line 0, short 0. Just make all these 0 because they don't matter. And A is 200. Okay. So what's the matter with? Oh, okay. We're just gonna make it like underscore newsbar because the name of our method is newsbar, and you can't have two of the same things. Okay. So we'll do that. Actually, we're not gonna make that inside our loop. Okay. Make that right there. And now we can do for loop with int I equals 0 if I is less than 18. Oh wow. If I is less than 18, then I plus plus. Okay. Now what we can do is we can elem move. So inside of our for loop we can have this. Sorry, I messed up over there. Which is that will make the newsbar actually move. So it's saying if it should be I, not P. Sorry about that. And this is also I. Okay. So wait. Oh no, this is P. All right. So basically what this is it will say if it equals, alright, so it'll say if it's less than -400, then it will say P equals P minus 5, and then it'll keep looping and going back -5, and then if P equals -300, then it goes back to 800. Alright, so this is the end of the tutorial, and hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.